What's poppin'? Yeah. Aha. I'm Didi Love. Welcome to the room. Please drop down and hit like right now. And subscribe and share. All right, today we're going to do a quick mukbang. This is in honor of Adriene Slays. Okay. Today we will be mukbanging on a shrimp taco. I'm going to show you the one that I didn't put the sauce on yet because I was making the previous video and there was a mishap. So, okay, so this is what we're doing today. Little shrimp tacos. I was down to the Sierra Grill and there was an incident there. See, I understand Adriene. Adriene is a Virgo like myself, okay? First of all, we're a special group of individuals, okay? All the Virgo content creators, on here go for, a little, we'll cut your ass out, okay, and let you have it, pretty much, right? So, I'm at the Sierra Grill. I see this lady getting salsa. She overfilled the cup, these little cups. And instead of her letting the shit drip on her tray, she got the top on it. And she's dripping it back into the fucking container. I said, ma'am, that's disgusting. I said, you drip it, you touched that. No, I didn't. I said, that's disgusting. You did touch it. Like, bitch, I'm looking at you. What is wrong with people? You could see them in the act of doing some shit and they'll tell you that they're not doing it. Excuse me. Okay, pardon me. There's going to be burping and stuff on it because I do burp. Some of y'all don't think ladies burp. I do. Okay. Back to Adriene. So I watched the video the other day of Adriene. Adriene had bought a boat that she was going to live on. She said now that the boat was sent to an island or some shit, and luckily the boat wasn't in her name. So the people that she bought the boat from, they would be responsible for the towing charges and all of that. I left her a comment and asked her, please don't do that to those people. Because see, when you do shit like that, that's why no good will ever come to you. Sometimes when you're sitting around in a dark room and wonder, why don't I have shit? It's because of things like that, right? You can't do fuck shit to people and think that you're going to be blessed. God don't bless mess. Just because you weren't responsible enough to take that boat out of their name and put it in yours like you should have done immediately, doesn't mean you should stick them with this bill. Okay, on to my next issue. So now you met some new man, Adriene, and you're talking about, he's great, he's so smart, he's this, blah, 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 and all this other bullshit. The reality of life is this, Adriene. I don't want to work either, boo. I work because I have to. Don't think for one fucking minute that I want to. I don't. Okay. I don't know why I'm not in the motherfucking Maldives somewhere right now, laying on the beach, chilling without a concern in the world. I have no idea. But I got to go to work. And so do you. I think, Adriene, the only way you're going to change your life is you need to get a fucking job. You're being unrealistic. You want to live for free. You want to coast through life for free. If that's the case, move to Jamaica, find some island somewhere, and get a job on the beach or some shit. But as long as you're living here in the United States, you must have employment. You can't thrive or survive with no fucking money. And you can't depend on other people because you're always going to be at their... When they say it's over, it's a wrap. You are known to fall out with people. So you definitely need to be independent. That's one of the reasons I'm very motherfucking independent, because nobody can put me out of no motherfucking where, okay? I have my own shit, because I'm somebody that you would want to kick out, or I would want to leave and kick your ass out, because I'm funny about shit. I like things a certain way, but when you don't have your own, beggars can't be choosy. You feel me? But you talk about this man, but you don't say things like he's funny, he's sexy, I like him. You say things like he's going to help your situation and he's going to change your life for the better. And those are all the wrong reasons to get with someone. All the wrong reasons. But see, God blesses the child who has his own, Adriene. And baby, you need a job. You're going to be 50. You need a job. Get your CDLs. Do a truck driving job, because you do need to work independently. Like, some of us don't work well with others. You know what I'm saying? So that's understandable, and that's okay, because yes, the Virgo will cut your ass out. For real, it is what it is. But you got to recognize and understand who you are. Like, you don't understand why people say, well, she's like, well, why do people keep saying that I have some kind of mental issue or some shit like that? It's because of the things you do and the choices you make. Like, now you buying another boat, and then I heard some bullshit. Are y'all ready for this? You buying fucking boats and houseboats to live on in Florida, right? Meanwhile, your ass can't swim. You gonna live on a boat and you can't swim? Are you out of your fucking mind? Girl, that's a no. That's a huge no for me, Miss Slay. But I love you, girl, and I wish the best for you. But You need a job. Like, even if you're just going to be in Florida hopping around, even if you wanted to live in your car, why the fuck don't you have a job? These YouTube checks don't flow like they used to. And not only that, YouTube fucks with y'all. Y'all know that. Adriene, it's happened to her several times. They decide what videos they're going to monetize, what they're going to put out. And then y'all fucked up when y'all don't get your checks because this is your only stream of income. This is supposed to be extra income. Like, there's no reason why you will be completely dependent on YouTube to survive. Unless you're like your sister, Be Love. Now, you have done some damage in that area too. You know what I'm saying? The thing about life is when you put shit out there, you get shit back. What they say, when you play silly games, you win silly prizes, right? And when you do fuck shit, you get fuck shit back. So that was a whole ugly situation over there too. So a lot of this is you're going to have to ride the karma bus for a minute. However, in doing so, excuse me, you need to make things right in your own life. Like, make some efforts. Don't depend on people to save you when you have the ability to save yourself. Get a job. Nobody wants, I mean, the majority of us don't want a motherfucking job. I know I don't. So I can relate to you in that department. No job. I'm here for it. Okay. I don't want to fucking work either. But I've been on my own. How can you depend on someone else? Let's be realistic here. And then you said you get in this boat that you're going to live on and you want to travel and y'all going to do all this extra shit. But where's the money coming from? Who has the money? Because you said he has money, but yet he was on a job interview the other day. You know, I'm picking up on all of that little shit. You did clean it up. You said he was dusty and dirty when he went on the interview, but then you cleaned it up and you said, well, no, he had a job. He was going to go on after that. He was going to work. And I get that and everything. But again, what are you doing? While he's at work getting little side jobs, what are you doing? Because you can hostess at restaurants. There's plenty of shit you can do. I don't know why you're not working. You even get tips at restaurants. You need to get a job hostessing and learning how to chill the fuck out. But there's some other shit going on. And now you're being stalked. I mean, I get you don't want to go back to, where you from? Not Cincinnati. Where the fuck she from? Is it Cincinnati? Somewhere like that. The Windy City, it might be. Not Chicago. Somewhere like that. Cincinnati. But you can't be dependent on men. You got to stand on your own. You're going to be 50 years old this year. And you shouldn't be in a place where you're fucking trying to figure out how you're going to pay bills and where you're going to sleep. I'm sure you could rent a room somewhere. But see, the thing about it is when you go places to get things, don't nobody want to hear about no motherfucking YouTube income unless this shit is real. Like, really, really helping you and really getting you through. And obviously it's not. Because y'all are dependent on, you know, cash apps and other shit too. Get a fucking job. Because every week you should know that you have something coming in. Yeah, I don't want to work for $10. I don't want to work for $15. It's more than what the fuck you got right now. You can depend on that. And it's not even about the amount of pay. It's about the reference. Right. Because if you want to get a place to live, people are going to want to know that you fucking work somewhere. That people know who you are. You have a history. But your history is pretty fucked up right now. You know, the whole apartment history, the shit with your mama putting an apartment in her name. All this shit is here on YouTube. We seeing it for what it is. And you're wondering why we're wondering what the fuck are you doing and what's going on with you. And these are valid questions. And especially for people who care about you. You know? And then you got that other thing going on with this transgender person. I don't know what that's about. I have to follow up on that. But this shit is too much for you, girl. You need a job. The main thing you need a job right now. You need a job, and you need to get you a certificate and some motherfucking training so you can get you a better paying job. But in the meantime, I wouldn't give a fuck if you worked at McDonald's. And here's the thing about it: everybody don't need to know your business. You can go work somewhere and not put that shit on YouTube and keep that shit to yourself. But you need a job. You need things to do in the daytime. You need to practice interacting with people on a level where you're not getting into fucking altercations all day, and you can keep a job and you can keep a relationship. And yes, do meet up with somebody to talk about mental health and mental stability. See, homelessness is a common trait amongst mentally ill people. A lot of those people who are mentally ill are not poor. They have places to live. They choose to be homeless, you know, making bad decisions or not fucking with their family for whatever reason. But this is not normal. You've been homeless for a minute now. Way too long for a grown woman. And a woman, you know, who seems like you could be independent, but there's some struggle and turmoil going on. There's some inner peace that you need to find and some things that you need to address, because if you think a man is going to save you, honey, you got another thing coming. And also, I don't want you to be confused and think just because it's a white man that this plan is definitely going to work, because that ain't so. You know, when you depend on others at any moment, they can snatch the fucking rug from underneath you when you have nothing again. Like, why not? I mean, you know, you're a single lady. Like I said, if you get a job, all you need to do is get a job, baby girl. Get a job and save 4 checks, and you can make some moves. This is just about you having employment. You got to suck it up. You got to go to work. You got to go to work and shut the fuck up and do what the people say. Not respond. Mind your business. Not get into arguments with anybody. Not make no motherfucking friends. Not try to get over. Not try to scheme. Because see, when you're an ex-addict, you always have that addict mentality in the way of thinking. And you take that shit everywhere you go unless you address it. Not all addicts do that. But when you don't address the fucking issue, and when you always in the struggle, because you're basically in the same kind of struggle. Because you as an addict, really, as someone who was strung out on drugs, you don't have a place to live. You don't have a job. You living from pillow to post. You fucking with shady ass people. What are you doing? Come on, eh? You bigger than that, Slay. You know that. We all know that. That's why the people still root for you. You know what I'm saying? We're not all waiting for you to crash and burn. Some of us want like something to happen. But I'm telling you, employment and mental health is a must for you. But I think you strong enough to build yourself back up, but you got to get real with yourself about who you are and what the fuck it is you're doing. Maybe you should watch your own videos back and pay attention, and don't shoot everything down as people hating on you, because the truth always feels like motherfucking hate. Okay, somebody always saying I'm hating on their ass, and I'm not. And I'm talking about people I love, because I'm gonna tell you the fucking truth, whether you want to hear it or not. And the truth here is you need a job. You need to become an independent woman. You are too old to be dependent on some motherfucker to save you. And first of all, I would tell that to a 23-year-old woman, but a 23-year-old woman is more likely to get a motherfucker to pay her bills and do all of that shit that you looking for. You're out of that age. You done aged out. In the famous words of O'Shea Duke Jackson, you have hit a wall. Right. You know, your value has dropped a little bit in that area, so you need to be dependent solely on yourself, you know? Because you, like I said, you're not saying that you like this dude, that he's funny, he's cute, he's sexy, none of that. But, oh, he can help me financially, he's smart, he can do this for me. That's not a good reason to hook up with somebody, because it's coming across as you being a user. And when you do that, you don't gain in those situations. When you use people, you will never win. And, you know, sometimes you got to look back over your life and say, why am I where I am today? What have I done? Who have I fucked over? Huh? And take accountability. And you don't even have to apologize directly to these people. You should, some of them, but, you know, write a note and burn it or something, or do a public apology to anybody you've offended. And not if I've offended, whomever I've offended, I'm fucking sorry. Because you can't always be in turmoil with people and it's not you don't have anything to do with it. You have to own the role that you play in bullshit. You know what I mean? None of us are innocent all the fucking time. That's just not how this shit works. Because it takes 2 to tango. You know what I mean? But when you falling out with everybody, see, 1 or 2 things needs to happen. Either you need to own that it's fucking you and make some changes, or B, stop fucking with people. You know what I'm saying? See, I don't fuck with people because I, like you, like Adriene Slay, told y'all, I can get into it with a motherfucker real quick. Everywhere I go, I have, look, excuse me, motherfucker, who, what? You being rude, bitch? It's the Virgo in me. I can't help myself. Because you're not going to disrespect me. But I know that about myself. So I don't surround myself with people. And being that you have that kind of personality, you can never put your life in someone else's hands as far as finances go. So do yourself a favor, baby girl, and get you a job, okay? And start there. I wish you the best. I wish you well. Never depend on a motherfucker. Mama taught me that a long time ago. Pretty don't mean shit, okay? Pretty don't mean a motherfucking thing. And like I said, at this stage in your life and at this age, if you wanted a man that was going to take care of you and be based on looks, this nigga would have to be, this man, not nigga, you know what I mean? This man would have to be 100. He'd have to be like 92 and just want to look at your ass all day, because that's not what's going on nowadays. And let's be real. There are not many men out here who are just jumping up to take care of women. Those days are gone. It used to be like that, but them days is long gone. You got to have your own shit. If real bad bitches got all their own shit. I'm telling you, your own car, your own ride. I'm sorry, that's the same thing. Your own car, your own place, your own money. Depend on you. Never, never wait for some man to rescue and save your life. You won't die like that, baby. All right. Y'all take it easy. Leave me some comments. Deuces. Oh, real quick. I forgot we was mukbanging. So just in case y'all want to see me fuck something up, here we go. Because I'll definitely get my grub on, okay? So, sour cream chips. They make them fresh. What's yummy is this mango, pineapple, papaya salsa. Y'all see that? Oh my. Put that on there. I'm not going to eat this whole taco because I'm full. You know, I can't believe the massive amounts of food I used to eat. The other day I ordered a lasagna, right? You know, they come like in a tin like that. I used to eat the whole fucking thing. I ate like a piece of it and I was good with a salad, but what the hell? Okay. I was getting it in, baby. This is the roasted pepper. What is it? Salsa. That's the one I like, the black one. Excuse me, I told y'all I burp and shit. This ain't that type of hype, okay? Are y'all the ones who go out to dinner with your man and with some new date and y'all don't order food? Bump that shit. Get it to go if you're ashamed to eat it in front of them, but get it. Okay. All right, so here we go. A little salsa, a little chip, a little that. Our taco is worth the money, okay? Put that shit on there. Y'all know I'm a messy eater. I got on this nice shirt. I'm sure I'm going to get something on it. But I couldn't do right by the people. How's going to be an Adriene Slay mukbanging and I ain't eating nothing? Okay. Y'all hear my phone going off? That's the flavor in my mouth. It's like explosions. This is one of the money, okay? See, when it's good, I hum and I dance, okay? That's yummy, yummy, yummy. And when it's messy, okay. Get it! I told y'all. Right there. Never fails. Alright, I just wanted to come back and eat this all real quick. Damn! How that happened? Look at my shirt. Oh my goodness. That's some bullshit. Alright, I'll see y'all later. Deuces.